This tutorial will run through how to create and utilize events, captions, notes, and comments on a Panopto video. By definition, an event is something that happens. That said, the event editor allows you to create what is known as timestamps or hyperlinked times that are provided for the viewer to click on and immediately bring the video to specific sections created. Watch the following demonstration in order to observe an example of how events can be useful. Notice the column of timestamps on the right side of the screen. The one timestamp at the top is highlighted in green. This is because the video is currently at this section. Now observe how the highlighted events progress within the video. The moment that 17 seconds within the video had occurred, the timestamp switched over to the next event below. Events can be identified by timestamps, which can be used to create the different sections within the video, making it easier for the viewer to identify and navigate through. Remember how I mentioned that timestamps were hyperlinked? Watch what happens when I click on the other events listed. By clicking on each timestamp, I can jump to any of the listed sections of the video, enabling myself to replay specific parts that could be important or even skip to other sections of greater interest. In order to create an event, you will first need to make sure that you are logged into your account. Once logged in, locate the folder where your video is stored. Then hover your cursor over the video that you wish to add events to and click Edit. Notice how there are events already listed within the event editor. Observe that when I hover my cursor over each event, it highlights in green. And the options Edit and Delete will appear on the right side. It is important to know that any event created can be adjusted or deleted at any time. This is a risk-free process that can be easily modified if necessary. Now suppose that when I click to the last event at 4 minutes and 39 seconds, I decide that I would like to add another event that occurs after. Later on in the video, I know that the small group discussion covers equivalent fractions, and I would also like to highlight this as a new event or section within the video. First, I need to use the timeline slider in order to find the point of the video where the new event is desired. Then I will need to play the video in order to identify the exact point in which the new event occurs. The discussion about equivalent fractions begins at 5 minutes and 49 seconds. Remember this time. Pause the video. Then move the cursor down to the event editor where you will find the tool to add a new event on the bottom left portion. Select Add a new event. This will activate the vertical black line on your timeline editor. The black line will follow your mouse cursor within the timeline editor. Align the black line with the vertical red line. This is the exact point where you paused the video. Once on top of the red line, left-click your mouse. If done correctly, the Edit Event Properties page should automatically appear. If you are a little off, you have the ability to adjust the time at the top of the page. You also have the ability to create a title for your event. Searchable metadata allows you to insert tags, which are words that viewers can enter in on the Search tab in order to pull up events that relate to the specific words searched. Once you have entered in a sufficient amount of information, select OK. You will notice that a new event has appeared along with the information that you provided in the event editor. Feel free to try your new event by clicking on the hyperlink provided. Cool. So it doesn't matter if I'm looking at 1/12, or 1/2, or 1/4. These are all parts of a whole. Can we exchange these fractions with some other fractions to make them the same?
Yes.
What would you guys do? Figure it out. The Captions tab essentially enables you to insert closed captioning within your video. If desired, you have the ability to enter in what you are seeing throughout the video with the Captions feature, which also creates a timestamp at each point in time where you insert the caption. Watch the following demonstration in order to observe an example of how captioning can be useful. As a viewer, in order to activate the captions of a video, simply select the Captions tab on the right side of the screen. Notice how captions work exactly the same way as events do. The only difference is that Captions provides us with what is directly stated within the video. This makes it easy for the viewer to quickly refer back to specific things that were said within the video. This can be a very useful tool when coaching teachers. If I want to insert a caption for exactly what I say at 8 minutes and 20 seconds within my small group instruction video, I would follow these steps. Select the Captions tab in the Event Editor. Use the time slider to adjust the precise point within the video. I am going to adjust my video to 8 minutes and 20 seconds. Play the video from the desired point to determine what is specifically stated. So today's lesson, what we're focusing on in particular, is adding fractions. Insert the text stated verbatim in the text box provided at the bottom of the Captions tab. However, you should only enter either one full sentence or one full line's worth of text for each caption. Click Enter on your keyboard and you will notice that a timestamp has been created. You can also click on the Edit or Delete tabs by hovering the mouse cursor over the timestamp created in order to bring up those options. In Edit mode, you are able to adjust where along the video the timestamp occurs. You can continue to add captions as desired. While in viewer mode, you have the ability to provide notes as a way to indicate specific observations made within the video. If you are observing a lesson recorded on Panopto and you are the evaluator, this would be a great way to recall specific moments within the activity, such as identifying a great example of multiple means of representation, indicate transitions, or other things. In order to create a note on a video, follow these steps. First, log in. Then select the video that you wish to play. Then find and select the Notes tab on the right side of the screen. Begin watching the video. Then pause wherever you would like to insert a note. You should see a text box open on the bottom right side of the screen. Type in a brief description of your observation in the text box. This will become your note. Then hit Enter. Your note will become visible in the box above and include a hyperlinked timestamp. Posting comments allows the viewer to provide feedback. First, log in, then select the video that you wish to play. Then find and select the Comments tab on the right side of the screen. You will notice a text box opens on the bottom right of the screen. Type in a comment regarding the observations you made, and then hit Enter on your keyboard. Your comment will then appear in the space above, along with your username, date, and time. The Comment tab is very helpful. Viewers can use the Comment tab in order to provide praise or criticism. Of course, we always want to make sure that any suggestion is constructive. If you have any second thoughts about the comments made, no worries. All comments made can be edited or deleted by simply hovering the cursor over the posted comment. One final feature that we will briefly cover in this video is in regards to the Search tab on Viewer mode. The Search toolbar can be found on the far right of our screen, where the other tabs were accessed. Once you select the Search tab, you will notice that a text box will appear. This search box allows viewers to enter in any tagged words that were attached to specific events or captions, and then categorizes the results according to the relevancy or time. Need practice? Feel free to use the video as I used for this tutorial. which is titled Small Group Instruction, in order to do some trial runs. However, please make sure that you delete any changes made in order to maintain the original footage of the video. For additional support and feedback, please check out our channel on YouTube. You can use the comment section on any particular video in order to ask specific questions. A scripted step-by-step tutorial is also provided via hyperlink in the description section on the YouTube video.